Hello everyone. What lovely weather we've been having. We do hope that you've had a chance to enjoy the sunshine, either in your gardens or when you've been out for a daily walk. You like the sunshine. It makes you feel springy, like a frog or a rabbit or a lamb or a kangaroo. I think that's enough jumping, Clive. I think you could try being a sleeping bunny instead. Or you could be the Easter bunny. It is nearly Easter. Yes, it is. And today's story is all about Easter. Is the Easter bunny in it? No. This is the story of the real Easter. This is the story of the first Easter. This is the story of what Easter is all about and why we celebrate. Am I going to tell it? Yes. If you sit still, I'll tell the story. I'll tell you and everyone at home. Jesus had a special dinner with his friends, and then he went out into the garden to pray. They went into a garden to pray. Yes, Jesus liked to talk to his Father God when he was outside, somewhere quiet. Actually, I like to talk to Father God when I'm outside too. Was it quiet in the garden? Yes, it was to begin with. But then some noisy soldiers came with swords and torches, and they arrested Jesus and took him away. And the leaders said that he should be put to death because people had told lies about him. That's mean. It is. They took him outside the town and they nailed him to a big wooden cross. "Why don't you save yourself?" they shouted. "If you're really God's son, you could climb down." And the thing is, he could have done if he wanted to. He could have said one word and it would have all stopped. He could have spoken out just as he healed the little girl, or stilled the storm, or fed 5,000 people. But Jesus stayed there. It wasn't the nails that held him to the cross. It was love. Love for all people. Love for me. And love for you. And even though it was midday, the sky went dark. The sun did not shine, and the earth trembled and shook, and rocks split in two. It seemed as if the whole world would break. Then Jesus said, "It is finished." And it was finished. Jesus had rescued the whole world from sin and death forever. Jesus died, and his friends carried his body and laid it in a tomb. And soldiers put a stone in front of the entrance and stood guard so that no one could get in or out. Jesus' friends were very sad. Their hearts were breaking. They thought they would never see their friend Jesus again. They went home and shut the doors. That's a really sad story. You thought Easter was supposed to be a happy celebration. Well, let me tell you what happened next. Jesus died on Friday, and on Saturday everyone stayed indoors, a bit like us. But very early on Sunday, Jesus' friend Mary, while it was still dark, went to the tomb to put some lovely smelling ointment on Jesus' body. She was very sad, and she didn't know how she would move the big stone from the entrance. But when she got there, she found the stone had already been rolled away and Jesus' body was gone. How did that happen? Well, an angel was there, and the angel told her that Jesus was alive. Mary was amazed. She didn't know what to believe. As she went through the garden, she saw a gardener, and she asked him where Jesus' body was. And the gardener said, "Mary." And Mary said, "I recognise that voice. It's Jesus." And it was. Jesus was alive. She was so excited. And Jesus told her to go and tell all his friends that he was alive. And Mary's heart was full of joy, and she ran to the town to tell his friends. And as she ran, she thought, the world is such a beautiful place today. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and the flowers are blooming. And the world has become beautiful again. And Jesus has done wonderful things. And Jesus is alive. That's a happy part. It is happy. And Jesus is alive for always. You've got some questions. Okay, what are your questions? You wonder why we call Good Friday good when it's a really sad story. I wonder why we call Good Friday good. Mary was really happy when she saw Jesus was alive. Wonder how it makes them feel. What, the people who are watching? Does it make them happy or sad? How do they feel? I wonder how it makes you feel to know that Jesus is alive. There are no eggs in the story. No, there aren't. You wonder why we use eggs to celebrate Easter. That's another good wondering. So 3 wondering questions. Why do we call Good Friday good when it's a really sad story? I wonder how it makes you feel to know that Jesus is alive. And I wonder why we have eggs to celebrate Easter. You're glad we do. You like eggs. Good. Well, maybe you can have some on Easter Sunday. The other thing we have to do on Easter Sunday is we have to do our colouring. So if you haven't done your colouring from last week, from the service, do print one off on the website, colour it in and take a picture so that it can be shown on Easter Sunday morning. You've nearly finished yours. That's good. We'll have to take a picture of you with your picture, and that can go on Sunday morning. So make sure you do yours and wonder about those questions together and be excited about Easter. And we wish you a very happy Easter, and we hope you have a lovely time with your families and enjoy the celebration. So goodbye. You going to wave, Clive? Goodbye. And we hope to see you again next week.